From the heart of downtown Kokomo, I'm April Thatcher, and you are watching News Brief. Here are your latest headlines. Kokomo's manufacturers continue to drive the city's economy as one of the nation's leading exporters. According to Business Facilities Metro Rankings report, the Kokomo Metropolitan Statistical Area ranked 6th on its list of export leaders. Other Indiana MSAs in the top 10 include Columbus, Elkhart, and Lafayette. The category measured exports as a percentage of gross domestic production, the value of all goods and services produced. Kokomo's $1.4 billion worth of manufactured exports in 2014 amounted to 32.4% of its GDP. Kokomo's leading manufacturers include Fiat Chrysler Automobiles, Haynes International, Delphi Electronics and Safety, and General Motors, with each having a strong overseas market for its products. Kokomo has been selected as the host city for the Indiana Leadership Association's 2015 Annual Awards Luncheon. Dozens of community leaders from throughout Indiana are expected to attend the event, which will be held from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Tuesday, August 11th at the Kokomo Event Center. Mayor Goodnight will participate on a panel of statewide leaders to discuss the future of leadership development in Indiana and how leadership programs can remain effective and relevant. Tom Snyder, president of Ivy Tech State College, will be the event's keynote speaker. The Indiana Leadership Association was established as a nonprofit organization in 1991. It provides information, partnership, networking, consulting, and training opportunities to promote these collaborative values and best practices throughout Indiana. For more information, visit indianaleadership.org. The list of Howard County legends continues to grow. This year, 6 more incredible people will be inducted, and we spoke with Dave Broman to learn more. On August 14th, 6 new people will be inducted into the Howard County Hall of Legends. We're here at the Howard County Historical Society with Dave Broman to learn a little bit more.
We have 31 members in the Hall of Legends as of this year, and it would be really easy to look at Howard County and say, wow, where did you come up with 31 famous people? And the fact is, that's not even a half of it. We can keep this going for years. This is a remarkable community in a lot of ways.
It certainly is a remarkable community. And there's one person being inducted who has had a pretty special year, and that's Elwood Haynes.
Yeah, Elwood actually was inducted into our Hall of Legends in 2010, so he's one of our 31, and he's certainly the name that people think of first when it comes to legends from Howard County, especially this year because of his induction into the Automotive Hall of Fame. That's pretty special.
It is. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I guess the reason that we're doing a story on this now is just because I don't think a lot of people are aware of how many very special people come from right here in our community. And, you know, that list keeps growing of acknowledgement.
It's amazing. It really is amazing when you start looking at who they are and what they've done with their lives. And to me, it's great because it helps to set an example for the young people in our community to help them understand that, yeah, I grew up in Kokomo, Greentown, Rougeaville, wherever, but I could still make a dent. I could still do something that matters.
Exactly. So you want to tell us who these very awesome people are that are being inducted this year?
Yeah, I could tell you that, but then you know how that is. I'd have to shoot you. No, that's that terrible old joke. You're welcome to edit that out. Our nominees for this year include Monroe Seiberling, who you don't think of his name first when you think of famous people from Howard County, and yet he's one of the people who had the most far-reaching impact throughout the Midwest and the region of the Indiana gas boom. He lived in Kokomo for just a few years, left us a beautiful, beautiful house. But his legacy is a total change in the economy of this part of the state. From here to Elwood, to Marion, to Hartford City, to Jonesboro, to Gas City, he had his fingers in a lot of business, and he turned this part of the state from an agricultural economy into an economy of large industry, which it still is. So I'd say that's pretty remarkable. Eleanor Stein was our first female judge, remarkable woman. Doug Hogan, city councilman, community leader, had a powerful effect on the lives of a lot of people. Ted Weber, his company is still here. He makes speakers for rock and roll bands, and some of the best rock and roll bands in the world use speakers made right here in Kokomo, Indiana. It's kind of neat.
Yeah. And just this past weekend, we celebrated Weberfest.
Yeah, exactly. Ted's not with us anymore, but his company is still here. Jane King is a journalist who grew up near Greentown and went to school at Purdue, got into television, and ended up working at CNN, among other places. She has her own company now doing market reports from the NASDAQ in New York City. But at one time, she helped provide, among other things, live coverage from the attacks on the World Trade Center. And Dr. William Reed is a really remarkable guy. We learned about him because of a book he wrote, his autobiography. Dr. Reed grew up virtually homeless in Kokomo before World War II, and he's now one of the leading cardiologists in the country out of the University of Kansas, and has done heart transplants, and in fact did one of the very first heart transplants in the country when he was at the University of Kansas. So he's extremely well known in scientific circles.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing all about those amazing people from right here in Howard County. And if you're interested in learning more about the 31 inductees into the Howard County Hall of Legends, please visit the Howard County Historical Society, or Cyberling Mansion as you may know it, and they have some wonderful artifacts on display, so come check them out. Officials from the Kokomo Historic Review Board and Howard County Historical Society gathered Thursday afternoon to honor the childhood home of author Norman Bridwell during a plaque ceremony designating the home at 1020 West Jefferson Street an official historic site. Bridwell, who passed away December 12, 2014, was born February 15, 1928 in Kokomo. Bridwell created the larger-than-life Clifford in 1963, eventually publishing more than 150 titles. Despite his ultimate success, Bridwell's Clifford manuscripts were turned down by 9 publishers before he received his first and final offer from Scholastic, where he maintained a 50-year professional relationship. With Clifford's global success, the titles now offer 129 million books in print in 13 languages. The historic site designation will now accompany city signs recognizing Kokomo as Bridwell's hometown. The 2015 Kokomo Jackrabbit season is over, and if you missed the last game, we have some highlights for you.
Hi, I'm Paris Horner.
Hello, I'm Kayla Buckner.
Linnea. Micaiah Buckner. Aubrey.
Okay, and what do you guys think about this season at Kokomo Municipal Stadium?
I think this is awesome. You know, we have been coming to the games since the beginning, and it's just been a lot of fun to watch it grow. Listen to that. I don't know if you guys can hear that. This is amazing. This is a wonderful thing for Kokomo. And the potential for this is just so strong. I'm thinking of all the high school kids who are going to eventually get to play here, and just all the fun we've had this year. Evan Warden is a friend of mine, and we've got to watch him, and now he's going to Purdue, and to play for Purdue, and so much fun. And I'm excited today. I have some little friends here, some that have never been here before. I have one that played for my little softball team for Eden's Way. I'm hoping these girls just grow up and love baseball, forever. So it's exciting. Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's awesome. It's something fun for all of us to do in the summer and stuff, and the girls love it.
And how do you guys feel about this season being over?
Yeah, that's sad, huh? Yeah. But, I don't know what's going on right now, but we have the potential for another game, maybe tomorrow night, maybe Friday night, or wait, that is Friday, Saturday night. So we'll see what happens in the playoffs. So go Jackrabbits.
Right. Well, thank you guys very much, and enjoy the rest of the game.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Advance today's paid attendance to the second biggest crowd in stadium history. 3,317. 3,317. Let's give yourselves a big round of applause.
Hi, I'm Mark Jansen.
Hi, Mark. So, what do you think of Kokomo Municipal Stadium this season?
I think this has been a wonderful addition to the city, especially downtown. And for an inaugural season, I think it's been wonderful. Obviously, tonight's a great crowd, and there's been many great crowds. And I just think it's wonderful. It's brought a lot of joy to people here in town, and it's beautiful. When you come down here, you don't really realize you're in downtown Kokomo.
Exactly. And what's your favorite part of the stadium or the season? You've been to many games, and how many have you been to?
I've been to probably all but 2 or 3, and the joy for me and my family is we've been able to host one of the players, so Emilio Calderon. So it's been great to kind of entertain him, and he's actually been able to work with me some on his off days. So it's been a real good experience. I hope that it's been a great experience for him, and I hope that he's able to come back next year, and if he doesn't play baseball, maybe he can work with me.
Well, thank you very much.
My name is Leanne Devine, and I'm a host mom for 2 of the Kokomo Jackrabbits. And I had a 3rd one, but he had to leave.
That's right, folks. She has hosted a large portion of the Kokomo Jackrabbits.
Yes.
So you've been to a lot.
Every one of them.
Every game at the Kokomo Municipal Stadium.
Yes.
What has your experience been like?
Oh my gosh, this stadium has brought everybody together, I think, in Kokomo, and it's been so good for the community, and it's just a great time to be had with friends and family and to watch good baseball. I mean, all these kids are great kids, and they're here for the love of the game.
Dan Metz.
And Sadie Chisholm.
Okay. And what do you guys think of this season at Kokomo Municipal Stadium?
Well, we live downtown, and it's been really great for the community having this here. We've been to 4 or 5 games. It's a great place to take your family, and it's great for the community, we think.
Yeah, I love it. When we're bored, we come here. It's a walking distance away. I see tons of people here I know. It's a great time. I love it.
Okay. Yep. And what is you guys' favorite part so far?
Probably just the camaraderie. It's a great place to bring 10, 20 people, hang out in the outfield. I'd just say that, a great gathering place.
I'm Chris Amato, shortstop, and I go to Kane University.
I'm Shea Mauldin, third baseman, and I'm from Plymouth, Minnesota, and go to Valparaiso University.
And you guys have worked so hard all season, and it's paying off. How do you feel about that?
It's great to be rewarded, especially in front of the fans, so it's really fun. It's been really fun.
Yeah, honestly, the best part about this is the fans. We have over 3,000 fans here supporting us, and getting behind us, it really helps out. So.
And how do you feel
about Kokomo Municipal Stadium. It's pretty fantastic.
Unbelievable. I mean, this is to be one of the best facilities in the country for summer ball. So, I mean, we've been blessed this summer.
Yeah, playing here, this is definitely going down as the best summer of my life, playing for these fans and on this field. It's unbelievable.
The Kokomo Jackrabbits ended their season with a 500 win percentage with 30 wins and 30 losses. And now it's time for the Spotlight.
My name is Amber Jordan. I'm the owner of Kokomo Toys and Collectibles, located at 111 East Sycamore Street in downtown Kokomo. So about 10 years ago, my husband and I were already buying toys for fun and just kind of doing it on the side. And we decided that we liked doing that a whole lot better than building trucks, which is what we used to do. And so I said, let's not do that anymore. So we just started doing toys all the time, buying, selling. We just did it out of our property at first until we started running out of space. And so we were looking at new places to go, and downtown was really becoming something really to be proud of, to be beautiful. And we've always wanted to have that old-time feel of a toy store that was, traditionally located downtown. So we found us a spot down here and filled it up real quick. We buy, sell, and trade vintage and modern action figures, such as Transformers, Star Wars, He-Man, Power Rangers, just anything really that has to do with action figures. We do a lot of TV lines, movie lines. So the fun thing is when you come in here, you see stuff from the 80s that you saw when you were a kid, stuff from the 60s you saw when you were a kid, such as the original 12-inch G.I. Joes, the He-Mans that came out back then. And then you can also come in and you see new stuff. So you see Minecraft, you see the newer Star Wars stuff, you see the new Batman series and things like that. So it's always something new and it's always something different. But we always do try to still keep with some of the classic. I think I like the atmosphere of the downtown. It's more of a smaller community. The city is, pretty large with, 60,000 people. So the downtown kind of makes it feel a little more like home. A few less people. I know most of the people around here, or try to. At least I know, what businesses they work from and things like that. So it's nice to be able, when you go outside, to it's not just strangers outside. You happen to know where those people come from at least a little bit, and you try to meet them as you can. But the beauty of downtown is really, they've done such a phenomenal job downtown with all of the flowers, the new sidewalks, the trail. It's really nice, and I get a lot of people comment on that when they come in from out of state, of how nice the downtown area of Kokomo. They thought it would not be anything like this, so they're truly just impressed when they see it. So it's kind of proud. We get to do that. We get to tell people, yeah, that's us. That's our city. We always have new collections, new shipments coming in on a weekly and sometimes daily basis. So even if you've already been down to visit, you should definitely come back and see us again. We have kind of what we like to think of as a living store. It always changes. The racks always move. The toys always change. So even if it's only been a week since you've visited, it's almost guaranteed to be different. So just make sure to come down and see us at Kokomo Toys and Collectibles.
Let's take a look at our 5-day forecast. Wednesday, sunny with a high of 77. Wednesday night, a mostly clear sky with a low of 51. Thursday, mostly sunny with a high of 82. Thursday night, a few clouds overnight with a low near 60. Friday, partly cloudy with a high near 85. Friday night, partial cloudiness early with scattered showers and thunderstorms later during the night. Low of 61. Saturday, scattered showers and thunderstorms with a high of 86. Saturday night, clear to partly cloudy with a low of 61. Sunday, some clouds in the morning will give way to mainly sunny skies for the afternoon, with a high of 87. Sunday night, mostly clear with a low of 63. Thank you for watching News Brief. Be sure to tune into IndianaTalks.com for more local news on the hour. For Kgov2 and the City of Kokomo, I'm April Thatcher, and here is your community calendar. Have a wonderful week.